All right, guys. So now that we know how order statuses affect the drivers, um, we need to talk about driver communication. So there are some messages that go out to drivers automatically when they get their orders assigned and all of that, which we go over in the previous courses where we create a driver phone profile. Now, strictly from the dispatch screen perspective, what you can do is you can open the chat right here. So you can click on here and open the section, or you can go to a driver and you can click on this icon right here, and it will open up uh, the chat for this driver. Now, in this case, uh, we can message one specific driver. We can message all the drivers in a location by clicking on the location name, and we can say, please be aware that we are closing for delivery early tonight at 7 p.m., for example, right? And you can send this as a message to all the drivers in your location. And then you can also send a message to unassigned drivers, and you can say, is anyone available to drive tonight? We have a $15 an hour guarantee, for example, right? And this you can utilize whatever you need to message your drivers about, but this message is going to go out only to drivers that are currently not checked in, okay? And then you can also go to show unread messages, where you will be able to answer any drivers that have messaged you and you didn't get back to them, okay? So now that we did that, uh, we can message directly to drivers from here. We have some, we call them canned responses, and basically you can say, please pick up both orders and then head for delivery, for example, which is useful, obviously, for, if you're sending them bundles or anything like that. You can ask them, we are not able to reach the restaurant. Can you place the order when you arrive? And there's all these different responses that make it just quicker for us to communicate with more drivers. But you can write anything you want, right? Like, you can input any message in here and it will go to the driver's app, as well as, depending on the settings you set up it under their phone profile, it might go to their text messages as well as email. So that's the main way you're going to communicate to the drivers. There are some automated comms that are sent out to the driver as well, and these are going to go out once the driver receives an order. Like, if we assign them an order, if the customer reaches out to the driver, if you have autocom set up properly, there will be a mass number between which a customer and the driver can text message each other. And then there's also a way for basically to push a message from something other than the defaults, right? We can send a text message to the driver and say test, and then this will directly go to their phone number. So that's it for the driver communications. It's very important just to keep everything running smoothly and keeping the drivers up to date if there are any changes or any feedback from the restaurant where they're picking up the food. So with that being said, we are going to go over one more section from the dispatch screen, which is going to be driver place in person and online orders. And then we are going to close up our dispatching chapter. So take the next quiz and we'll see you in the next video.